What's up, guys, girls? Well, everything in between, might as well. It's 2019. We got a UU game between Christo and Rob Jr. Christo has a very strong showing this tournament and last SPL as well in UU. Looks like he's running a fairly balanced team, perhaps even more on the bulky offensive side. Mega Aggron is the Stealth Rock setup for sure. Likely Scarf Crocodile and probably Z-Move on the Hydreigon. It's either specs or defensive Primarina. Looking at the build in the Infernape matchup, it could be led to believe that it's defensive, but specs is just a better set, so it could be that as well. Both would make some sense, especially depending on other things. But then Mungus is probably just a pivot set, and Heracross is likely a stall breaker kind of type. I guess it could be some weird Scarf set as well, and then Bandit or Z Crocodile, but seems increasingly unlikely to me. And on Rob Jr.'s side, we have another bulky offensive team. This team probably has Rocks and the Cobalion. Could be Z on a number of things. Could be Z Scizor, could be Z Cobalion, could be Z Latias. It's probably just a spin, Tentacruel, utility and whatnot, which is fine. And then Aerodactyl is the Mega. Crook is probably Pursuit in some capacity. Likely Scarf. But yeah, looking at the team should be cool. We're going to see two fighting types lead off. Unfortunately for Rob Jr.'s side, his fighting type is weak to fighting as he's got Cobalion. Whereas, fortunately for Christo's side, his fighting type is resistant to fighting as he's got Heracross. So a Volt Switch there is unsurprising. I'd imagine that something such as the Tentacruel or Latias will come in here. Tentacruel's feeling a bit safer to me. Volt Switch doing 15, so probably not reveal much about either thing. Probably just a standard set from Rob Jr. with just Volt Switch over the option of Swords Dance, which is fine and all well. He's going to go to Latias on a close combat. That's going to actually critical hit for a whopping 59%, which is a lot of damage. And then the Toxic Orb is unsurprisingly going to activate for Christo, thus activating Guts as well. Looking at Christo's team, he's probably going to go ahead and switch out to the Crocodile. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the Aggron or the Marina. But one thing that's worth noting about Crocodile is if it's Crunch or if it's Pursuit on a switch, then we'll be able to kill this, but Knockoff will not be able to kill it if it has a Z item equipped. However, looking at this team, I think that Stone Edge would make the most sense in the last move, seeing as offensive Moltres is rather prevalent some. It also outruns 4 Pokemon in your team while hard walling Amoonguss for sure, and likely Aggron as well, seeing as Aggron running Rock Slide is not incredibly likely. Anyway, Rob Jr. is on the ropes as is with this matchup. However, if he's got something like Z Draco Meteor, he could very well click it here into a knockoff or a Pursuit, and that could be great for him, as that would net him a kill and leave his Latias alive, potentially alive and well. However, this turn is going to prompt both players to switch out, surprisingly enough. A conservative but respectable play from Christo, and it actually tends to work out quite well. It seems to work out quite well here, as the Primarina matches up favorably against Aerodactyl. It could really lead to a Psychic into the Tentacruel. However, no, he's just going to go for the Sparkling Area, which is fine. It does a third into the Tentacruel. That reveals that it is specs for sure. So that is damage that's worth noting. Amoonguss is going to come in here on a Scald. Is it going to get burnt? There's going to be no burn, and it also means that the Christo side is more likely than not going to get a sleep off. Also worth noting that, I'm sorry, I might be a bit further away from the mic for a second. Anyway, also worth noting that the Amoonguss doesn't have Rocky Helmet, so it could be, it could have a bit more longevity. I know a lot of times it runs Rocky Helmet to punish things such as Scizor, which you'll see on Rob Jr.'s team, and even Cobalion. But here it is Black Sludge, which is, again, a fine option. You can't really go wrong with Black Sludge and a defensive poison type such as Amoonguss. So yeah, anyway, I'd have to imagine if this turn is just Rob deciding, okay, what do I want to fight out of sleep? And Christo just mindlessly clicking Spore. You can't go wrong with that. So Christo's in a favorable position overall right now, as he's gotten off some damage, as well as positioned himself to where he gets sleep off. And his Heracross's orb is up. So yeah, nice early positioning from Christo, but game is still far, far from over. Just while they take time. EO is playing Game 3 of OST right now. Seems like Jirachi's going to get weakened pretty quickly. Keldeo. Oh, gross. Defuck Coco. Okay. Wow, that was a fucking dead. Oh, nice high jump kick crit. Alright, anyway. Just going to see a knockoff there. Smart to get the Black Sludge off. Good play. And the Tentacruel is going to eat the Spore, which is good and bad. I wouldn't have stayed in there. No. I would have always went Latias. That was bad. Now something probably dies. This is hard. I think you probably go Cobalion, though. But I don't know. It could click close combat, so it's awkward. But regardless of that, this staying in lets the 10 fold pretty much kind of free turn. Yeah, I just think that Rob Jr. should have predicted that. Staying in wasn't great. And now his timer's on the 90 on turn 8 already. But yeah, this getting slept is fine. His team doesn't run rocks that much, only one rock week and a couple resistances. And he's going to go to Latias on the close combat. So he's going to get that turn right. It's going to do 60, which is about as much as the crit before, which makes sense. I think he's obligated Roost. This is hard. I don't think there's any clear cut play. It's hard to say. Fuck, who's messaging me on Discord? God damn it. Crocodile's gonna come in here. Oh, it's gonna come in on a Draco, and that's gonna kill it from fall. A Life Wolf Draco. I'd imagine that might be a roll, but yeah, that's really good for Rob Jr. That being gone. However, the Aggron is free to come in here and either heavy slam or rocks. I'd imagine he rocks because heavy slamming on the Cobalion or Crocodile could set him back a fair amount. And rocks, once they're up because the Tentacruel is asleep, or at least they're up for the time being. So Roost from Rob Jr. would not be the worst play here. However, he does take well over half. It might even be a roll to kill from heavy slam. So he's going to go to Cobalion, which again is fine. It does leave Latias weakened. All right, Swords Dance on the Earthquake. Seeing as that was the Life Orb on the Latias, it could very well be all out pummeling from the Cobalion. Otherwise, plus close combat is not going to come near killing. But if it is Z, and oh no, yeah, that's 63. That's pretty pathetic. So yeah, this Aggron pretty much just shrugged off the +2 super effective close combat, which is kind of laughable. But anyway, on the bright side, Rob Jr. is free to go to his Crocodile or Scizor, both of which can do quite nicely here. And on top of that, if he happens to get the Latias in safely at some point later on, which I think is more likely than not, he not only outruns the entirety of Christo's remaining Pokemon, but on top of that, he also is quite threatening, seeing as this is weakened. This is an awkward play, as Hydreigon seems quite likely from the Christo side, but Earthquake's the only move you can do to kill. So I wonder if he's trying to get the Intimidate and then maybe bait a sequence where he could like double the Scizor here as kind of a mid-ground, covering not only to stay in, which I think is unlikely, but also a non-Fire Blast Hydreigon, although Fire Blast isn't out of the question. We'll have to wait and see what happens here. Rob Jr.'s down at 15 seconds. Hydreigon's going to come in on a superpower. Oh, shit! I did not expect that. But that is a cool last move to have. And yeah, that'll do the trick. That hits the Hydreigon for 96%. And probably Scarf damage, I believe. Band would definitely kill. So he had Scarf damage. So now if he gets... he's not going to get Rocks up of his own. Never mind. But I imagine Rob just clicks Superpower once more. Although if he doubles like Scizor here, that would be nice. Because I think that we're going to see an Amoonguss or Primarina here. Although Primarina, I don't know. Hard to say. But Rob's plan with such little time. He's going to go to Scizor on Primarina. Okay. Now, do you just Bullet Punch here? If it's Choice Banded, which... Oh, he's going to go Tentacruel. Okay. On the Sparkling area, does 28%. Okay, that's not much. So he's got a chance to wake up here, but Hydreigon's going to come in here on a sleep turn. Okay, now what? He's going to die to Z. So yeah, now something else goes to sleep. So that's not great for Rob. That's not great at all. However, he's going to get the Pursuit kill, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think that Rob should have went Scizor there. Oh, he's going to set up rocks. Oh, cool. Oh, shit, but that dies. What? I don't know about that. I don't know. I think he's all in on Scizor now. Was that worth it? So I guess it was like... What was the Cobalion then if it wasn't Z? Like, it's not even Stealth Rocks. I guess it was... I don't know. See, I feel like you kill this, and then you can up on literally anything if you really want to. But I guess that means this dies, and Scizor looks really threatening now. So maybe that was worthwhile. I would have to calculate things out. Wait, do you sword stance and just win here? Wait, does sword stance just win here if this isn't Fire Blast? Oh, well, he's gonna bullet punch instead, so it doesn't really matter. Is this Fire Punch? I'd have to imagine it's somewhat likely, seeing as he has no other real counter. Oh, it can't even kill this. Okay, that's not great. He goes Crook. On the bright side, Crook's Earthquake is so threatening now. It is Fire Punch, and oh, fucking hell, it burnt. Oh, no. That's really bad for Rob Jr. That sucks. Ah, fuck, I got a plus for 1 second. I'm sorry. All right, well, that's just unfortunate for the Rob Jr. side. Ah, man. Ugh. Now, Earthquake isn't able to threaten things like the Primarina and... Wait, why would you go back to Scizor? Whoa, 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 wait, and he gets the Heracross? Wait, is this in... But no way this is in BP range. I don't know about that. Weird sequence there. I was not expecting Rob to switch. It probably means this is a Z U-turn variant, which makes a lot of sense with Cobalion and Aerodactyl. You can get rid of things like Alomomola and Hippowdon with +2 Z U-turn when they try and kind of just recover off your damage. Among other things, but yeah, it's hard to say. He's going to need to turn to Sword Dance now, and I don't think he gets it. And with the Crook burnt, that's no longer a plausible win condition, unfortunately. Oh, the Ball Punch killed. Maybe it's Metal Plate? What? Okay, maybe it's Metal Plate, Metal Coat Scizor, and then Z Ironhead Cobalion. That would make sense. Either way, the Amoonguss comes in here on a U-turn, unless that was like some freaky max roll, and then this is Z U-turn. That does 30. That doesn't do much, honestly. He's gonna go Crook on Spore? Yeah, Crook on Spore, okay. I would have went back to Scizor there, but I guess that risks a couple things. Latias comes in here. You roost? Yeah, you roost. On the Spore. Alright, nice play there. Now Mega Aggron comes in. Gonna need a short sleep. He's gonna wake up. He's gonna get the Ice Beam off. That's gonna kill it. That's big. That's really big for Rob Jr. This is potential to win the game. Do you sleep the Scizor now? Hard to say. Hard to say. Definitely hard to say. What's going on in the EO game real quick? Hey, EO won. Good for him. Rob Jr.'s down at 90. Christo's still near full. Really tense endgame here now. Oh, I'm trying to think here. What is the full set? Ice Beam, Life Orb, Draco. So last move could be Hidden Power Fire, could be Thunder, could be... If it's a Psychic move, that would be great for Rob Jr.'s that might be able to take this out in one. But I don't think that's too likely, seeing as the abundance of physical attackers on his team. You're going to go for the Ice Beam to lose 64. No freeze and a Spore. Okay. I think you have to go... No, wait. It's a 4. It's 100. Okay, this has to wake up and get a Thunderbolt off, and now Scizor might win the game. It's locked into Moonblast. Okay, that's big. Wait, why would you lock into Moonblast? Doesn't this live Moonblast Sword Dance to win the game? Wasn't clicking a water move? Wasn't clicking Hydro Pump better? Yeah, and now this Ball Punch wins the game. I don't know why I didn't click Hydro Pump. But this is going to win the game. Maybe there's something I'm overlooking. I'm sorry, I'm not a UU main like these dudes are. But he's going to... Well, shit, this might not be over. Okay, this isn't over. Because Regen rocks. So it's Swords Dance or BP again. Unless it's a roll. It might be a roll after, shit, I don't know. U-turn did 30. Regen gives you 21 with rocks. So U-turn should have a decent chance. So I think that Rob just bullet punches, or U-turn or bullet punches here. Rob just attacks here because the odds of us are in his favor on the other side of the 50-50 anyway. But I'm sure Rob is calking it out. Yeah, he's not going to go for it, so this just needs to not get... Oh, metal close. Yeah, that does even more. Good game. So Rob's going to win by the skin of his teeth. He got lucky with some wakes, but he also got unlucky with the burn. Really tight game. Well played by both. Good game. Close one.